Greetings. Why don't you go ahead and have a seat? Yes, it's me, your favorite teacher. Well, let's just say I had a chat with Mr. Peters, and he agreed to let me take over after school detention today, so he can go home. Now, close the door behind you, and go ahead and take a seat for me. You and I need to have a little chat. No, I'm not gonna have you write down anything or watch a dumb little movie about reforming and why you shouldn't be here. Although, if I'm gonna be honest, you being here is a bit concerning. You're basically my favorite, one of the top students in my class. You always get passing grades, rarely ever late or miss my class. And as far as I can tell, you certainly don't come across as a troublemaking type. You're the last person I expect to be sent to detention. I know. You certainly weren't expecting to see me here, but, well, there's a reason for it too. I couldn't help but to notice that lately, you seem off. Is everything alright? Did something happen? Of course, I had a feeling you would say that. Well, I don't believe that nothing is wrong. Hey, look at me. Come on, let me see those beautiful eyes of yours. There they are. Just as beautiful up close as they are far away. Nothing. Look, I know that most of you don't exactly wish to have a deep and personal connection with your teacher, and that's perfectly understandable. These are the years of discovery, experimentation, and many other things. But as your professor, it's my job to not just make sure I properly educate my students, but to help in any way I can with their well-being. And if I'm gonna be honest, I have been very concerned about your well-being lately. Listen, you're my favorite, one of the top students, and you're certainly a good person. One that I know for certain wouldn't end up in detention like this, unless there's a valid reason. It's not just that. You've been coming late to my class, and I have also caught you dozing off during my lectures. Your grades are slowly but surely dropping. And now, I end up hearing about you getting sent to detention for fighting another student? Why? This isn't like you. Please, tell me what's going on. I'm not your enemy, and I'm not just your professor. I'm your friend, and I want to help you in any way that I can. It's okay, hon. Take your time. Tell me everything you can. Uh-huh. Okay. I see. Oh, you poor thing. That explains a lot. If it's okay to ask, how's your father doing now? I know things must be difficult in a single-parent household. Still in the hospital? And I'm going to assume you sleeping in my class is due to lack of sleep from working so much, right? Yes, I can certainly see some bags under those pretty eyes of yours. So then, what about that fight with the other student? And people often wonder why bullying is such a huge issue in public schools. It's those awful bullies that put good people like you in such bad light in the eyes of the higher-ups. Next time, inform one of your professors, or even the director about the issue. Or better yet, inform me about it. I'll do everything I can to take care of it, personally. No, thank you. Thank you for being such an amazing individual. You know, I'm grateful that we get to have a one-on-one conversation like this. Although, I would have much preferred it if it were somewhere else other than detention. No, you can't leave just yet. Not until I talk to you about some other things. Now, I need you to listen to me very carefully. What I'm gonna say must stay between us. Do you understand? No one else needs to know about this. Got it? Good. And one last thing. Since this is an after-school detention, it's just going to be you and me in here. Nearly everyone else have basically gone home, so we shouldn't be expecting any sudden interruptions anytime soon. Now, let me go ahead and lay my cards on the table. I am not an idiot. I am fully aware of the fact that I am in my early 20s and I'm very attractive. Naturally, it would only make sense to be an eye candy for many of the boys and a few of the girls. I have seen and heard the many comments, gestures, and stares that are coming my way. But I, of course, ignore it. Mainly because I must maintain a sense of professionalism, and, well, I've been hoping to attract the attention of a certain someone. No, not Mr. Buick. I swear, why does everyone seem to think that me and him could be a fling together? He's too abrasive for my taste. No, the person whose attention I am hoping to attract is yours. Yes, my sweet little angel. You. You seem to have this magical aura that I'm very fond of. You always brighten my day whenever I see you. And I swear, hearing your voice makes me feel like I'm on cloud 9. So when I started to notice the things I had mentioned earlier, of course it made me worry. Not to mention, I think the feelings are mutual. I've seen the way you look at me. Not only that, but I have spoken with my colleagues many times. Although you do well in their class, I seem to be the only one where you go above and beyond. It makes me wonder, perhaps you have a thing for me as well. Oh, you suddenly got all nervous. That's just adorable. How does it feel to have your first kiss with your mega hot teacher? Listen, how about I help you out with your personal situation? I'll make sure to take care of you, darling. You already got enough piled up on your plate as it is. The least I can do is relieve you a bit. In exchange, I want you to stay with me, even after graduation. Well, the finals are just around the corner, and I obviously know how important it is for you all to pass. And one way to help you make sure you pass is by making sure you get plenty of rest. You don't need to work yourself to death anymore, darling. I am rather very well off. I can help pay off your father's medical bills and whatever else there is. Of course, this teaching gig is more of a side hustle if anything. I actually own quite a number of valuable assets. Of course, I'm not the type to go around and boast about it, but it is true. Take my offer, and I'll make sure to put you at ease. Because I love you, darling. You're my favorite student, and I am hoping that someday I can be your one and only favorite wife. I can't stand the thought of someone else having you. So, how about it? Good. Now remember, we need to keep this on a hush-hush. And we will only start dating after you graduate. Although you are of age, I can't be having an undergraduate husband living under my roof. If he's going to be my personal housekeeper, he at least needs to be properly educated. Yes, housekeeper. It would certainly be helpful to have someone keep my place up. And in exchange, you and I are going to have lots of fun together. How about that? Do you like my offer? Sure. You can have all the time you want. Now, detention's over. Go pack your things. We're heading home, and I'm gonna cook you a fantastic dinner tonight.